when Joel first was diagnosed with his tumor, we had read that for children Joel's age, the survival rate was going to be 17%. Mm-hmm. So of course we were devastated, you know, and it took a lot for us to kind of recuperate from hearing that. And then when they came in and talked to us, they had made such strides in research that his survival rate wouldn't be 17%, it would be closer to 50%. But still, as a parent, looking at the fact that you're going to go through a really hard year, and it's a coin toss statistically as to whether or not Joel would make it through the year. If anything about his tumor and the research they did meant a better success rate for other parents, then we were on board.
It's so rewarding and so special to be with you at the most poignant and terrifying time of your life and to try to walk you through that. It's really a gift.
We feel that, we see that, we experience that.
So neat.
Yeah.
I had a cheerleading accident in July of 2006 that left me with epilepsy. 5 months later, I started having seizures.
They couldn't fix the seizures?
No, I went to 8 different neurologists and had over 13 different types of medicine for my seizures, and nothing helped.
What did that do to your life?
I had no life. I was 16 and couldn't drive a car. I couldn't be left at home alone because I would have seizures and be paranoid and think people were in my house. It was scary. I just had no quality of life. 2 years later, I came to you and your amazing work. You took out part of my brain that was broken. It was terrifying. Biggest thought was, he's gonna shave my hair. There's a lot of hair there. And 2 was, am I gonna live through this? And then we came in and met you and all of that went away. My last seizure was the morning of my surgery. I've not had one since.
What brings me to work every day is a sense that I'm involved in something bigger than myself. You cannot imagine how gratifying it is when that happens.
You guys changed my life.
You came in and, they said, gosh, you have leukemia and we need to start some treatment. And it showed that your leukemia was one that has a very poor survival.
Eventually he had a bone marrow transplant and stem cell transplant, and we got to know you. And you were one of the people that led us through everything and let us ask questions.
Honestly, to me it's like just another experience that happened. It helped make me who I am, but like it's nothing to think back on and be like, oh man, I wish this didn't happen, because it did. I always used to say, like, if I could go back and not have cancer, I wouldn't, because like, it turned out well, and then I've met like so many people, and it's just shaped my life in so many different ways.
You allowed him to grow up and to be alive.
There's no greater privilege in the world for me to look at you guys and see what you've done and see what you've been through. And it's an incredible honor for me to be able to do that.
I know it was not the best time. I was probably not very much fun to chill with, but like, thanks for sticking with me. And
I think we did it together.
I'm Charlie, and this is Frank Curso, and how we know each other is he's my doctor because I have cystic fibrosis.
What does having cystic fibrosis mean to you?
Well, it's just kind of like I think I could be spending my time doing like other things like being outside, and I have to take away from my daily activity.
You do some treatments every day, right?
Yeah.
What do you do?
For a drug study, I do 3 15-minute nebulizers a day, and then I also do the vest for 15 minutes, and then I do Polazyme for 5 minutes.
The study you mentioned is actually research. I learn from you basically every time I see you. And Children's Hospital plays a very important role in doing all this research.
I mean, Dr. Curso's like this really smart doctor.
If you were going to invent a superhero for Dr. Curso to be, what would he be able to do?
No, maybe he'd be like super smart. Brain blast, maybe.